It's been a hot minute, everybody, but we've got some brand new Silent Hill live action content. What is up? Andy here from Biohazard Declassified, and let's check out the Return to Silent Hill trailer. Biohazard. So I've not seen this at all. This is going to be my first impressions as well as first view. We're going to give a tiny bit of analysis afterwards. And yeah, I have no idea what to expect. Return to Silent Hill is interesting because it got announced a few years ago at the Silent Hill transmission, and nobody ever heard from it again. It's been very, very quiet. We've had a couple of production stills that have come out since, and not really that impressive. But you know, I'm open to being wrong. This is the first time in 20 years that Silent Hill's going to be on film or something like that. I think the last one was 2012 actually, so 13 years or something. So yeah, it's been a long time since we had live action Silent Hill content. I don't know what to expect. Reasonable budgets on this one. It's got Jeremy Irvine in it, Hannah Emily Anderson, so not small time actors. I'm very interested to see what this is. So without further ado, it's only 40 seconds long, so it's more of a reveal trailer more than anything, but let's see how we get on. So 40 seconds, 3, 2, 1.
Something really, really bad.
Hold the darkness, you can't keep it away.
Please don't go any further. You don't know what kind of hell you have to face.
Excellent. Okay. January 26th. Okay, so we're going to watch this at a quarter speed just to provide a bit of B-roll in the background. But yes, a lot of stuff happened in this trailer. Kind of hits some of the notes of the game because obviously it is based on the game. It's always going to be a challenge, guys, at adapting a game to a film because you're trying to make a very nuanced, very specific story that can be told very slowly whilst you're playing into an hour and a half, 2 hour story and capturing all of that important information. So yeah, it's hitting the right notes for now. I don't think the characters, I know this is very surface level, but this is important to people. If you're going to adapt to a piece of media that already exists, it's very important that some things carry over, that some of the characters don't quite look how they do in the games. That might be an artistic thing. I'm not super blown away with the special effects, the CGI and everything like that. I don't. I've seen fan films. There's a really good fan film out there, Letter to James. Everybody should check it out. And yeah, it's not blowing me away. Obviously, this is just a snapshot of the film, but for what they got in the trailer, it's not. There's the iconic. Let me just go back here a little bit. Okay, so a little bit of the glimpses of the other world there. It's nice to see. At least that's in it, I guess. So we'll let this play on. So that's the iconic mirror shot from the start of the game. There's the other world. There's all the nurses. I mean, nurses are so mainstream for Silent Hill. It's almost like anybody that is not familiar with Silent Hill knows the Silent Hill nurse. Okay. Visionary director, Christoph Gans. I don't know if I would have visionary director in a film I'm putting together, but obviously I'm not on this level, but I don't know, I want to see that. It's a bit of a self-pat on the back, kind of sniffing your own farts vibe. Not a fan of that. Especially because if it doesn't end up being critically well received, this makes it look silly, you know. This is bigging it up, Christoph is the real deal. He understands what you're saying. He understands what you want from a live action adaptation. So visionary director, I don't know about that. It's also tough because this is based on Silent Hill 2, the game. So for it to be a visionary director, it's almost like you're a visionary director adapting an already existing, very well-known piece of content. This isn't your vision. This is somebody else's vision that you are reinterpreting. I'm spending too much time on this very specific thing. I'm going to move on. So we've got James walking into the town. Be very interested to see if it hits the same strides as the original or the remake. Even though they're quite close, they do things differently than each other. both exceptional games. You haven't had a chance to check out Silent Hill 2. It's a completely self-contained story. You don't need to have played the first Silent Hill to really understand what's going on. But what's beautiful about Silent Hill 2 is it just has this richness in lore, and it's up to the player how they interpret the story. And that's really the special part of Silent Hill. How that translates to a film is to be seen. I think that's extremely tough to do because, again, like with a game, you've probably got like 18, 20 hours to fully sit down, interpret the lore, take it all in these bite-sized chunks, where a film, you've only got like an hour and a half, 2 hours. And on top of that, like the execs have to know what's going on with the story. And that just adds another layer of complexity that a game simply does not have. So again, I'm super interested to see how this comes across. This feels more like, if we was going to do a direct comparison for like live action stuff, let's think of Resident Evil, for example. I think this is more in line than, say, like the Paul W.S. Anderson Resident Evil films, where it was almost like its own separate universe. This does feel like Silent Hill 2, at least. It doesn't, like, as I said, the characters don't necessarily look the same, but if you look past that surface level criticism, it does kind of hit the points. There are a couple of things I did pick up on here. One, the fonts, by the way, like on that first run, the fonts for each thing are like all over the place. So like Christoph Gans is one thing. Then you've got this Return to Silent Hill, which is another font. Like, yeah, I know I'm being really anal about something that I probably don't need to be, but I don't know. Just consistency in font, guys, when you make trailers, please. So Return to Silent Hill. Really interesting they chose the second one and not the first one. But maybe that's because they've kind of already done the first one. But this wouldn't be linked in the universe as far as I know. So we'll see. And there's, of course, the pyramid thing. Breaking ground. And there he is. Oh, there it is in all its entirety. In the jail, looks like. Very cool. Well, I mean, at least that looked good. That looks really good, actually. Very sharp. Very on the ball. I love that. I don't get this. You live here now. James doesn't live in Silent Hill. In Silent Hill 2. It's kind of a purgatory for him to as I understand it. It's a purgatory for him to recognize his sins and to recognize what he's done and to be accountable ultimately for what he has caused, advertently or inadvertently. Again, it's how you interpret Silent Hill. That's the true beauty of Silent Hill 2, is everyone's got their different interpretation of what they believe Silent Hill is. So yeah, I mean, if you was going to get my honest opinion on this, guys, it's too early to say. There's just not enough for you to kind of bite on. They throwing a million things at the wall and they're seeing what sticks for you. Good to see Bloody Disgusting there. Love them guys. But overall, it's hitting the right strides. I think I'd want to see another trailer before it goes live. I feel like Welcome to Raccoon City had this issue where it just didn't have enough. Like most of the information I got from Welcome to Raccoon City was just through people that lived near the set and sent me footage, not the actual trailers themselves. So that's obviously the iconic scene. Again, if you've not played Silent Hill 2, I don't want to spoil it for you. This is obviously the scene, the tape scene. You can see the boat in the background, I think. Man, this is the effects are interesting because they just don't look that high budget. I don't know. Maybe that's just me being super critical. But again, there was a fantastic fan film called Letter to James, and it was a crowdfunded Silent Hill 2 film. It's only like 30 minutes long, but it's really special, very high quality, and the director Stan did a fantastic job. Highly recommend you guys check it out. If I remember, I'll put it in the description. But yeah, I think if you're going to get a real authentic Silent Hill experience, that's probably going to be the closest thing you're going to get. Again, you're always going to have this challenge with a big budget game adaptation, is that everybody wants to do it differently. And specifically with Silent Hill, it just has everyone every play for everybody will interpret it differently. So we have got somebody's interpretation of what they believe Silent Hill is. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting, guys, seeing the build up. Again, it comes out in January. I actually thought it was out in September this year, but they've obviously pushed that back for whatever reason. Only in theaters January 26th. I don't know if they've put a date in. I'll put it in the pinned comment if they do. But let me know what you guys think of this. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Are you excited for Return to Silent Hill? Let us know in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed this very brief analysis of the official teaser trailer. I've been Andy. This has been Biohazard Declassified, and we will see you in the next one.